Hello and welcome. My name is Olga Chwa, and we're gathering tonight for an Astro Yoga session. Thanks for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe to support this channel. And we'll take a few moments in helping expand the breath capacity. You might have been in some of these teachings before. This is a breathing practice that's sometimes called the interrupted breath or the progressive breath. And I'll guide you step by step. Don't worry. And the good news is you can't do it wrong. There is just no way to breathe incorrectly, let me promise you. But there's ways of optimizing the breath, right? There's ways to breathe more efficiently and in a way that's really nourishing to the body. So we'll get to those as you figure out what other movements you might need, what other stretches or strengthening little bits you have. And we'll move our practice back to stillness. You're invited again to snuggle up with your comforts, your pillows, your cushions, your blankets. Check the lighting where you are, check the volume. Make a special place for you to be home with yourself. Coming into an inward focus after those movements. If you chose to even partake in them, perhaps you were inward all along. Perhaps you were focused and in that state of awareness that the Nidra brought us into. That might have been the case. Wouldn't that be beautiful? Wherever you are now, you're in the perfect place. Wherever you are bringing the body back into an awareness of stillness, the stillness of the earth beneath the body, and all the support that is gravity. Trusting the ground beneath you. And noticing what you've done for the body. If you've participated in these suggestions of movements, how's that feel? What's happened? What are the signals and the communications from the body? And let yourself focus on the breath. And we begin watching the breath. No special instructions, no special rhythm or effort, just watching. And this might be the most difficult thing you've done all evening, to be invited to release control over the breath and to be a watcher, to be an observer. Like two friends sitting on the bench, just hanging out, the body and the breath. They've known each other their whole lives, this body, its lifelong companion, the breath. And just by noticing, just by turning the awareness to the breath, sometimes it deepens or slows down. So you're welcoming any of those natural shifts. It might also speed up. It might also quicken. There might be a yawn. Just welcoming these breaths, welcoming these inhales and exhales. Oh, thank you, breath. And if you'd like to play this little game of expanding the lung capacity, the invitation is that with the next inhale, you'll pause partway in. You'll have a little moment of suspension, and then you'll continue the same inhale. And there might just be one pause along the way. That might be plenty for you. And there might be several. You might pause 2 or 3 times, like you're building a staircase or you're crawling up a ladder. And then your exhale is like a smooth slide. It's a single, long, effortless release. The exhale comes out. And you take those little sips of inhale. And in the pauses, it's not just shutting off. It's not just pause, I stop the inhale. It's pause, but I soften. I welcome the next little sip. I make space in the chest, maybe somewhere around the abdomen. Where can the body receive more inhale? There might even be the pause at the top of the breath that still allows a little space around the collarbones, around the throat. to top off that inhale, to breathe in, to stretch the lungs a little bit on the inside, the way you were moving your joints, to stretch the physical body. You're stretching the lungs and the muscles between the ribs and the expansion here. Allowing for smooth, smooth exhales, long, released, calm exhale. And that might be plenty. You might have had enough of the efforts. You might like to let go, or you might love this. You might want to do a couple more breaths that are stylized this way and really full. And you might remove the pauses. You might just take some giant breaths. If you're taking those big breaths, let the abdomen expand on the inhale as much as the chest and upper body. And then as you exhale, let your belly pull in a little bit. So the breath is filling the whole trunk of the body, and the breath is exiting the whole trunk of the body. And then you come back to an effortless experience as you've satisfied these techniques, these exercises. You come back to a state of awareness, a state of being, watching, taking a moment to notice all that's happened here in this time together. We began with a yoga nidra practice. We began guided through the inner landscape of the body and an invitation to notice where the comforts and discomforts happen to be today. So checking again now, where is the body the most comfortable? Where does the body feel good here at this moment? At the same time as you're acknowledging and extending a loving energy around any part that may be uncomfortable, any part of you that might feel unwell, that might feel vulnerable, delicate, sensitive. All of that is welcome. Letting yourself hold your whole experience here, comfortable and uncomfortable both. As you conclude the time together with this question for the future, how do I wish to feel? Is there something from this experience tonight that I'm taking with me into the future? Is there some movement that I can do 5 times a day, every hour on the hour, that really brought some pleasant sensations to my shoulders maybe, or the knees? Is there something about the breathing practice that maybe was helpful, and I might do that falling asleep or waking up, or both, to keep nourishing this body with its resource of oxygen? How do I wish to feel? How do I wish to feel? And what are the resources that you're calling in with every inhale? Breathing in strength, breathing in courage, confidence, breathing in love, nourishing yourself with the finest of the finest. And that's our practice. This is our practice. Thank you for showing up. Thank you for doing however much or little you chose to do. You are perfect. These Astro Yoga classes will be taking place weekly until further notice. I hope to continue them for quite a while. And they're available on YouTube some weeks or so later, depending on that processing speed. And I thank you for showing up, and I welcome you in future weeks. Thank you for watching. Please like the video and leave a comment about your experience. And while you're here, please subscribe to my channel and opt in for notifications to catch the next class I upload. And then head over to olgachwa.com to join in a live event or to work one-on-one with me. I'm here to help.